Bassmasters Elite Series heading to the Sabine River, Orange, Texas. Not a lot of people super excited about this, but you know what? This actually, even though there's not a ton of big fish, there's quite a few fish. The weights are tight. The way they're going to catch them is usually pretty fun. A lot of shallow power fishing. And I think that makes it for a good tournament. It's going to be a bit of a grinder. We don't always need slugfest, but I think this will be one of the most tighter events. So I think the drama will be there. Whereas some of these events, like Luke Palmer win by 14 pounds, not that exciting. But the Sabine, one big bite can make or break your tournament. And if you land that fish, you're good. If you don't, it's hard to make it up. A lot of 1 to 2 pound fish here at the Sabine. A 3-pounder is a really good fish, and a 4, 5, 6 pound bite is absolutely gold. After the Sabine, we'll only have 3 events left. So if you're sitting well in fantasy, then you got to just keep this going. Last Southern Swing before we head north for 3 smallmouth, mostly based events. So a lot of these anglers, they need to get points to get themselves in position if they're not that strong at smallmouth. If you're having a good season, make sure you get your lineups in, get them set, do it right now. To make sure you don't forget, consider hitting the subscribe button and hit the notification button. I do videos for every single event. That way you won't forget and you won't miss out on some prizes. Speaking of prizes, chattyboys.com sponsoring our fantasy fishing group, Beat HellaBass. The winners each week of Drain the Lake and the regular fantasy fishing game will get gift cards to chattyboys.com. So make sure you're entered and get your lineups in to join Beat HellaBass. Search HellaBass. It's a private group. Password VISOR. Links down in the description below. And if you want to check out chattyboys.com and support them, there is a link down in the description below. Great place for fishing tackle, marine accessories, depth finders, shallow water anchors. I actually ordered my new Raptors from chattyboys.com, and I got them in like 2 days. Got them installed, working flawlessly. Awesome. Plus, there will be a code HellaFree for free shipping on any orders from chattyboys.com. Thanks to them. And if you enjoy the channel and the fantasy fishing videos, go ahead and check out their website and give them some support. Speaking of Beat HellaBass, JCT Bass, Jay Jacobs, you are the winner from Lay Lake. You'll be getting an email from me very soon for your chattyboys.com gift certificate so that you can hook yourself up. And on Drain the Lake, Athron, you are the winner for Lay Lake as well. Congratulations. Watch for an email from me very soon. Probably send it out while I'm uploading and rendering this video. Finally got my team back up in the dark green. We've stuck to the process, stuck to my system, stuck to my picks, and we're slowly crawling back into this thing with 4 events left. The goal is to be way up in the 90s by the time we're done, so let's get into the picks. We're not going to waste any time in weather. It's going to be hot. We know that. It's Texas, East Texas, June. It's going to be hotter than Haiti. It's going to be like 90 degrees every day. Not a lot of wind, so those people making long runs, that should help them. Starting in Bucket E. Keith Poche getting a lot of love here. In theory, shallow water, sneaky stuff. Louisiana guy, Poche could be good, but where's his mental head state going on after the DQ and his arguments with Bassmaster and his not so great finish at Lay Lake? And I know this is like butting right up to the practice of a BPT event. So yeah, I don't know. Plus his boat, while he can get into things, not super fast and doesn't have a lot of range. And sometimes you got to make big runs at Sabine to get to where the fish are. So I'm a little torn on that, but could be a good pick, but maybe not. I think Hallman bounces back. He puts a BFE in his hand. He flips and he puts together a decent tournament. He's had 2 really bad ones. I think he's going to rebound here. A couple other interesting picks in this bucket, but I am going to go with the favorite, Caleb Sumrall. He needs this. He's having a subpar year. He's a Louisiana guy. He's going to be mad at him. Visions of him losing a big fish last time we were here in, I think, 2021 that would have almost put him in contention to win. So all those things, redemption time for Caleb Sumrall in Bucket E. Bucket D, Taco Ito's getting all the love from the fans, and that's probably a good idea. You think of him being a finesse fisherman, you think this isn't so great, but he actually had a top 10 here last time doing like some really weird, like swimming a weird-looking T-shaped wacky worm around docks, and he was catching fish that other people couldn't catch. So probably will work again. He's probably going to do well here. Caleb Kufal loves to just flip around. Big jig, big spinnerbait. Could be good here. Can he catch the small fish? I don't know. Jake Whitaker loves the wacky rig. Wacky rig should play big here in June. I like that pick. But I'm going to go Matt Herron. It worked for me last week at Lay Lake. He got it done. Matt Herron loves to flip. Flipping should play real good here. And we're going with Herron. The redemption tour continues for Matt Herron in Bucket D. Bucket C, got some talent here. Swindle, Lester, Palmer. Palmer's never had 2 sub 50 place finish events, so that's almost a sure thing. You're going to get top 50 points out of Palmer after a bad lake. Logan Latuso, Louisiana guy, could be good here. Bill Lone, River System, Dobbin, Clark Webb. I mean, there's a lot of good options here in Bucket C, but I'm going Brock Mosley. It's like an annual thing. Like back in the day, Mike McClellan used to run to Houston or through the Galveston Bay and catch fish. And Mosley's been making that run just about every year and getting a top 10. I think he's going to do it again. And this could be Brock Mosley's first ever win on the Bassmaster Elite Series in Bucket C. Bucket B, you got both defending champs. The last 2 champs here, we got Hack Attack and Christie at the top of the bucket. Seth Fighter, top 10 last time he was here. Lots of good options here in Bucket B, but I'm going Hack Attack. I think he's going to rebound, but I think both of them are going to have really good tournaments. They both need good tournaments. They both need to make that Grand Lake Classic. Christie needs this, so they're both going to be good, but I'm going the Hack Attack. I think he lands that giant bite that he lost last time we were here. Finally, Bucket A, you can't go wrong with Cobb. Shallow fishing. He's probably going to crack another top 10, top 20 up here. John Cox should be strong here, but back to that Poche thing, that Crestliner probably doesn't have the range. So does that limit? Can he get to the winning fish? I'm not sure. Kyle Welcher, top 10 last time here. Should be really strong. Loves to flip and frog. Iconelli, pretty good track record here, except for that one time he put his boat way up on shore. Kind of threw him off for the tournament. But other than that, lots of good you can't go wrong with anybody here in Bucket A, but I'm going to go Rivette. Rivette's been strong all year. He's third in AOI. We're coming to Louisiana. Friends and family should feel like home. He's got a top 20 here last time. Rivette should be a top 10. Total weight for the Sabine. I'm going like low 40s. 44 pounds, 4 ounces is kind of what I got here. And let's hop on over to Drain the Lake and get that done too. Alrighty, ready. We're going to go. We're putting Rivette on the team. We are going to put Logan Latuso on there. We saved Brock Mosley for this event. The Cruise Missile, who's got a couple, I think, top 6s, top 20. He could be a very good option back. Really good value in the regular fantasy fishing game, too. Skylar Hamilton. Wacky Worm Whitaker. For some reason, I think Fujita, his finesse tactics, much like Ito did, could be good here. And anytime you're fishing shallow on a river, you can't go wrong with Dollar Bill Lowen, the turtle. So there is our 8 angler roster for Drain the Lake. Don't forget to check out chattyboys.com, code HellaFree. Check out what they got to offer. If you want to see what the Sabine River and what it looks like and all that, I'm going to put the link to the Bassmaster show from 2021 up on the screen where you can check it out right here.